2017 is upon us, and that means thinking about self-improvement and resolutions for the new year. It also means unsolicited advice from pretentious virtue signalers who clearly live the life to which we should all aspire, those models of intellect and beauty, like him, or her. Or her. It's amazing. You put on a sweater and some glasses and you're automatically qualified to tell other people how to live their lives.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
I'm sorry, I thought I did my part, but we've already beaten that horse to the glue factory, so don't worry, today we're covering something else instead. Thanks to my friend JFry on Twitter, I stumbled across another New Year's video lecture from people who know how to live your life better than you do. New year, new opportunities to be inclusive. Rethink your bias with hashtag #LoveHasNoLabels. Oh, and hey, look, it's John Cena. Well, if I'm gonna be told how to live and I get a choice of messenger between the master of meme and muscle or the holy doughboy, it's not a tough call. John's got a message for you from the Ad Council, the federally funded organization who has brought you such classic messengers as Smokey the Bear.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
McGruff the crime-stopping dog.
And one more thing, lock your door and take a bite out of crime.
And of course, the iconic crying Indian who wants to stop pollution.
People start pollution. People can stop it.
Did you know that guy wasn't even an Indian? He was Italian, but he denied the truth of his ancestry until his death. Sorry, I mean he and his people fought the great lies of the white man until his spirit passing. Whatever, don't be too harsh on Chief Boyardee. Like the Ad Council is about to tell us, labels don't matter, except for when they do, I guess. But I'm not really sure. John, explain it for us.
Close your eyes for a second. I want to try something out. Picture the average U.S. citizen. You got one? Okay. So chances are, the person you're picturing right now looks a little different to the real average American. There are 319 million U.S. citizens. 51% are female. So first off, the average American is a woman. Cool, huh? Is that what you pictured?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, when I picture the average American woman, sometimes it can be sorta hard to tell. I know, Rosie Sheikh Muhammad is not real. But as John's about to tell us, we're supposed to mash things up.
54 million are Latino, 40 million senior citizens, 27 million are disabled, 18 million are Asian. That's more people in the U.S. than play football and baseball combined. 9 million are lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, more than the entire amount of people that live in the state of Virginia. 3.5 million are Muslim. Triple the number of people currently serving in the United States military.
You implied I was wrong if I didn't picture a woman because a slim majority of Americans are female. Then you listed off a bunch of minority groups. Did you picture a man? Well, you shouldn't, because they're a minority. You should have picked an elderly, disabled, multiracial trans lesbian, because those people are greater in number than some other arbitrary population I chose to make my inconsistent point.
People who are lesbian, African American, and bi, and transgender, and Native American, and proud of it. We know that labels don't devalue us, they help define us, keeping us dialed into our cultures and our beliefs and who we are as Americans.
I thought the point of this video was avoiding labels, about how love has no labels. Why are you now telling us how valuable labels are? Love has no labels. Now here are a bunch of labels for you to love. In fact, it's your moral and patriotic duty.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, disability, sexuality, race, religion, and any other labels.
Love is love, and it should be beyond labels. Love should be beyond age, so free Sandusky. Love should be beyond disability, so free Stubblefield. Love should be beyond religion, so polygamize Utah. Now, yes, perhaps I'm being unfair. Maybe John doesn't mean love in the physical or romantic sense. He just means love as in acceptance or tolerance. Fair enough. More on that in a moment.
Because the second any of us judge people based on those labels, we're not really being patriotic, are we?
You just got done telling us to appreciate labels and how important labels are. You just made the case for judgment based on labels. Now you're making the case against it. All this boils down to is positive judgment is a moral imperative. Negative judgment is a moral failing. You're free to judge, as long as you judge right. After watching this video a few times through, it was hard for me to pin down exactly why it bugs me as much as it does. After all, who could disagree with the message of tolerating and accepting and loving everyone? That's all mostly fine. But where this message goes wrong, in my opinion, is in its assessment of what actually makes America great. Something John speaks to at the start and the end of the video.
What really makes up this country of ours? What is it we love? It's more than just a huge rock full of animals like cougars and eagles, right? It's the people. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans. Because love has no labels.
Well, hey, that all sounds dandy, but it's in this idea that the message loses me. People make America great. I'm not so sure about that. The concept that has made America great since its inception is a system built not on people, but a system built on law and on values, as John Adams envisioned in his writings and in the Massachusetts Constitution itself, a government of laws and not of men. Authoritarian places tell you what to love. In North Korea, you will love Kim Jong-un. It is a moral imperative. In Saudi Arabia, you will love Islamic doctrine. It is a moral imperative. In the United States, love what you want or don't. It's really up to you. You're not entitled to anyone's love, and you shouldn't want to be. I know plenty of people who hate me, and I'm sure plenty of viewers hate this video. I don't want you to be forced to love me. If you think I suck, I want you to say, hey, I think you suck. And then I get to say, I disagree. I think you suck. And then we have at it, and both our voices are heard until we shrug our shoulders and we go on our way and we each tell our friends about how the other one is an idiot. That is what America is. That is what makes our system great. Values, law, not people. Throw our universal love to that system, and the people will be just fine. Thanks as always for listening and for supporting this channel. Always appreciate that thoughtful discussion down below, and especially over on Twitter. That is at MattC on YT. You're always welcome to come hang out and chat in my live streams. Those are linked down in the description. Looking forward to it. Okay, bye.